And that's you,
Yes, sir.
present with Mr. Turk, your attorney, and the state's attorney. Does the defendant, that's Mr. Laird, does the defendant waive a formal reading of the indictment and the arraignment here? Can we proceed in summary?
Yes, Judge.
We just going on paragraph one?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That was sufficient.
Allegation one, paragraph one states that on or about April 14th, 2026 in Jefferson County, Texas, you committed the second degree felony of robbery. Do you understand what you were charged with here?
Yes, sir.
If convicted of a second degree felony, you face a term of not more than 20 years or less than 2 years in prison. In addition, a fine may be assessed not to exceed $10,000. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
An agreement's been reached where you would be pleading guilty and found guilty, sentenced to 10 years in prison. That would be suspended. You would be placed on regular probation for 10 years. There would be terms and conditions of probation, which are normal and customary for this type of offense. Was there any loss here?
No, so they caught him.
Is that your understanding of the plan?
Yes, sir.
If I follow this agreement, you have no right of appeal of your case. Do you understand?
Good.
How do you plead to this as alleged, sir? Guilty or not guilty?
They guilty. That's it. That's it.
Are you pleading guilty voluntarily? That is on your own free will and because you are guilty. Is that yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Mayor, so she can hear. The reporter has to hear that. I show you what marked as State's Exhibit 1. Did you sign that document?
Yes, sir.
Understand it? Discuss it with your attorney? Are the contents all true and correct?
Yes, sir.
State's Exhibit 1 is tendered in
No objection.
without objection admitted. This states you are mentally competent to enter your guilty plea. It's freely and voluntarily made. You know what you've been charged with. The indictment's been read for you. You've read it. You are guilty of the crime charged and any lesser included offenses. You are giving up your rights to a jury trial and the rights to the appearance, confrontation, cross-examination of witnesses. Totally satisfied with the representation provided by your lawyer. All true. It states, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
State's Exhibit 1 is part of the record for all purposes. Pre-sentence report is waived here.
Yes, Judge.
I'm going to follow this agreement, sir. If nothing further, I'm going to find you are mentally competent to enter your guilty plea. It is freely and voluntarily made. There is sufficient evidence supporting your guilty plea from State's Exhibit 1 admitted to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. And I now find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt of this second degree felony of robbery. I am following this agreement. You are hereby sentenced to confinement in the institutional division prison for a term of 10 years. That confinement will be suspended. You were placed on regular probation for 10 years. There will be terms and conditions of probation, which are in this probation order that the court is signing. Please make sure you follow this. If you fail, your probation could be revoked and you can be sentenced to up to 10 years in prison, which we don't want. So do well on this and move on and be the best you can be.
Yes, sir.
All right, I've signed these documents. Please see the probation officer and understand, sign those, and you begin probation. Good luck.